Hey guys, it's Anna with the Inflight Life, and it's my very first day of leave. I'm going to tell you a little bit of what I've been up to. So, before I went on leave, I signed up with Instacart. I figured I'm going to have some time on my hands. Let's sign up for something where I can control my own schedule, pick what I need to do. I thought, well, let's try Instacart shopping. So I've used it as a consumer. It's really great. So I thought this should be something that I can do where I'm not really having to interact with people. I go do a shop and then I go drop it off. Okay, well, today was my very first time doing it. So I was out running errands for my mom anyway, picking up groceries for her and her neighbor. And I thought, well, let me try this now that I'm all signed up and approved. And I'm going to try to do a shopping trip. So I decided to go to Publix, so we have two large grocery stores next to each other, Publix and a Kroger. Kroger is pretty big, so I figured, well, let me do Publix because it's smaller. And that way, if I mess up and need to go back and forth, which I did, I can go, the store's not too big, it's not gonna wear me out. So I was a little bit ambitious because the shopping order I picked actually had two orders. So there was one really large order and then one very small order. So that was actually kind of manageable. So I did the shopping and it was actually pretty easy. Like you look at the list, it shows you the picture, you pick it and then you scan it. Now, my very first product I picked up was supposed to be apple juice. Well, I accidentally picked up the white one because I didn't see that the white one was right next to the regular. And when I scanned it, it said, oh, wrong item. So it'll even tell you if you've picked up the wrong item. So you're able to fix that problem. So that was really neat because it was easy to do. I actually kind of went through pretty quickly until the end. So when I got to apparently, so this is where I had to go back and forth. So there are a couple things that weren't available. And so I had to text the person saying, hey, do you want this instead? And they would tell me yes or no. And I'd have to replace it or refund it, however that worked for them. Which was kind of frustrating because then you're waiting for the person because you don't really know what to do. Do they want this? Do they not want this? Should I put it in the cart? Should I not? So anyway, that happened a couple times with a few items. And so I was waiting for, a response. The other order was so easy. Everything was there. I didn't have to ask questions. I just had to do it. Now, unfortunately, she had to wait a long time for her order because of the first order that took up so much time. Anyway, so the good thing is it's pretty easy to acclimate and learn how to use it and use the app. Here's a downside. The app was having issues today. So there would be a lot of errors popping up. So when I was texting the customer, the error would pop up. So I finally had to connect to the store Wi-Fi, and even still it was having issues. When I went to check out, I wasn't able to check out the big order for some odd reason. So it turned out that after I kept looking for the answer, that he had to approve the replacements. Even though he had texted me the approval, he had to approve them himself. So once he did that, I was able to check out the order, but checkout took me a little bit longer than I had expected. So, and then it was pretty easy, put it all in the car, navigate to where they go and drop it off however they want it dropped off. The gentleman wanted his in the garage on a blanket. The other lady wanted it on the porch. Pretty easy. So earned about 20 bucks doing it. It was, it's funny because I don't like grocery shopping for myself. And I think my husband doesn't understand it. He goes, why did you sign up? You don't really like to grocery shop. And that is true. I don't. And I think it's because I never know what I want to feed our family because I'm a very, I have to be in the mood for certain foods. I'm very picky, I guess. People would call me my mom. My mom would call me picky. So I have to be in the mood for certain food. I have not really I don't really care to cook. I cooked a lot when I was a stay-at-home mom. After being back in the workforce, I haven't cooked as much. So my husband's doing a lot of the cooking, which is awesome. I'm like, we're back to where we were when we were first married, where I waited for you to come and cook for me. So that's just, so it's hard for me to grocery shop because I have, I don't know what so I just get a hodgepodge of things where it's easier to have somebody's list. I don't care what they're buying. I just buy what they want and then I'm done. So, plus I'm getting paid for it. So anyway, so I get home, my husband asks me about it and then he says to me, because my husband is also a nurse and he's like, I don't think I really want you out there. Even though I had the mask on and I was washing my hands and, the only thing is one tip is I would next time have a hand sanitizer in my car, like a pump in the car with some wipes so I can wipe things down, wipe my hands. Because as soon as I came in from doing the shopping, I went and washed my hands really well. I went and cleaned off the steering wheel of the car, everything I touched, because I didn't have hand sanitizer once I was done shopping. So if you are finding yourself that now obviously you can't apply for airlines. A lot of airlines are cutting people. Some are going to have to furlough. Our flying schedule's getting reduced by 70%. Tomorrow's the big day that they're going to take everything down for flying. So it's going to be very, very small. So if you need something where you need to earn a little bit of money and you can help somebody out who can't necessarily go out, Instacart shopping is a great way to do it. So I've tried it. I would say try it. If you don't like it, don't do it again. If you like it, keep doing it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a link below of my referral. They say you can earn money with it, but I don't really earn money until somebody shops a certain amount. So most likely, if you don't like it, I would not earn anything. But if you do, that would just a little bit extra, and then pass it on to your friends so you can earn money. All right, it was nice talking to you. I'll keep you posted with what I'm doing this month, and I'll talk to you later.